Catch Sports Wrap tonight at 6. Later, it's the Experts on Specials at 7. Right now, you've got JR Afternoon with Ryan Ermani on 760 WJR, a brand new trusted voice on the great voice of the Great Lakes. Now, here's Ryan.
It says
This
100,000.
was during COVID. There was no courts open. You check this out too.
So what is this, a fake document?
Did you not look up the next one? How it was settled?
Yeah, I spoke to Greg,
And
he
was it
told
settled?
me that he settled it. He still doesn't like you and thinks you're a terrible person.
I don't care if he thinks I'm a terrible person.
You're in the Hall of Shame.
Oh, how great is that, Rob Wolchek?
You're making me blush, man.
Is your mic on?
I don't think so.
There you go.
There it is.
we go. Welcome in, buddy.
Thank you so very much. Yeah, you're making me blush.
You know, I'll tell you, my brother-in-law actually texted me a couple of weeks ago, and he said, hey, what time is Rob Wolchek's story coming on tonight? Your Hall of Shame stories have taken on a life of their own. Rob, you've been at Fox 2 since what, the late 90s?
97, yeah. And yeah, people come up to me. What is flattering, and, well, it also makes me realize my age, but I have people like grown men in their 30s say, oh, my God, it's so exciting to meet you. I remember my parents would let me stay up late so that I could watch the Hall of Shame. And you it's very flattering, but at the same time, it's kind of like, man, I've been doing this a long time.
How many people come up to you and just belt it out? You're in the Hall of Shame.
A lot of people do, yes. It depends on where I'm at. It's fine, but sometimes in the supermarket and stuff like that, it can be a bit embarrassing. I don't really like to draw a lot of attention to myself. I just kind of like to go out and be a guy in real life, but then people like to scream out, Hall of Shame. Yeah.
But that's part of you, too, because what you see on camera is what you get off camera as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty wacky.
You're the same guy off as you are on. One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, because you've got a new Hall of Shame coming out on tomorrow.
Yeah. We got a Hall of Shame coming out tomorrow. You know, they come out every couple of weeks, and this is a brand new one. It's on a roofer, which does not sound very exciting, but, you know, people really like these stories on these bad contractors and things like that because everybody can relate to them. Everybody has to hire somebody to build a fence. Everybody has to hire somebody to fix their furnace, and so we all go through that, and we all know that the guys are hard to get out there, and sometimes they charge you for things, and you go, did I pay the right amount and this, that? So people seem to really like these stories. So it's a roofer story, which does not sound very exciting, but I promise you it will be exciting. The guy swears at me, and he puts up a big fight, and people like to see me argue with a bad guy.
Talking to Rob Wolchek, Fox 2 problem solver, the Hall of Shame, been at Fox 2 since 1997. One of the great guys that you see in the building, and you know you're just going to have a good day. Rob, are you ever scared when you are out there facing off with a bad guy?
Nothing scares me. I'm not really scared. Here's what I stick to, and it's really true. By the time I go after the bad guys or bad ladies, by the time I go after them, I've talked to all the victims. I've heard their stories. I'm convinced this guy belongs in the Hall of Shame. This guy is a thief or a scam artist or a ripoff guy. And I've spoken to the victims. I've seen all the devastation. And so by the time I'm going after them, I'm not really scared. I'm excited. I can't wait to talk to them. I can't wait to hear what they have to say. I can't wait to put them on the spot. So, yeah, I don't want to get punched. I don't want to get yelled at. We're always aware.
Have you ever?
I've had people swing at me a few times, and you can find that on the internet. There's definitely people that have swung at me and pushed and shoved me around a little bit here and there, but not very often. But you know, so by the time I get to see him, I'm not really scared of that. Of course, I don't want to get hurt. I'm 66 years old. I'm not as tough as I used to be. But I'm not scared. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to get the story on. So, and that's the honest truth. I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to get the bad guy.
I know for me personally, at least a couple times a week, somebody will see me somewhere and say, hey, I need the problem solvers. I need Rob Wolchek. I have a Hall of Shame story. I want you to put somebody in the Hall of Shame. That happens to me
Yeah.
probably at least once or twice a week for the last 20 years. How many calls and emails do you get?
Well, we get a lot. We get a lot of calls. We get a lot of emails. People contact me on Facebook and Twitter and all the other ways that you can get a hold of somebody nowadays, email. But we get a lot, but there's not that many. Listen, all of the people that are in the Hall of Shame, all of the stories that you see, those people deserve to be in the Hall of Shame. I'm not talking about, sometimes I walk into businesses and people will say things to me like, oh no. And, they think that's funny. And I think they are a little weary and they think I'm just running around busting people who make mistakes and things like that. And that's not the case at all. The people I go after are bad people. So even though I get a lot of context, I'm looking for really bad guys, scam artists, people that are repeatedly ripping people off, cheating people. And so if I get like an email about one guy, this guy stinks, and then I get another one, and and then you get 4 or 5 victims, and then you kind of go, okay, maybe I need to take a look at this guy. So I'm not going to go after your business. If you run a dry cleaning place and you made a mistake and you ruined somebody's dress, I'm not going to come in there and bust you. I mean, unless you're really not doing good work and cheating people, you're not going to see me. All the bad guys know who I am.
You've had you've had a great team over the years as well, and I know one of your teammates here, as I call him, Jeremy, is in the house right now. You know, one of your photographers, your editors. It is a collaboration. I have seen you. I have heard you. Our offices, by the way, are right across from each other, so I have heard you guys talking to each other and screaming at each other on certain occasions. That's pretty fun to hear.
Yeah, well, it's loud back there. As you know, the walls are very thin in our office area, and I'm kind of a loud guy too. But no, Jeremy and I actually get along really well. We don't have the team that we used to have, as you know. I mean, things have downsized significantly. Honestly, it's pretty much just me and Jeremy now. I mean, we get some help from other people, but Jeremy's my man.
That's awesome. Is there one story over the years, you've been there since 97, I'm sure there's a ton of them, but is there one story over the years that has stuck out to you? Because for me, it would be the auto workers that were drinking. I mean, you got, that was international, that story.
Yeah, it was. That was, stories like that. I mean, that was a great story.
Was that 08 or something like that?
That was 2010.
2010.
That was a great story. I took a lot of heat for that story, so I don't usually talk about it too much. But, yeah, that was a big story. I mean, it was a big story. It was right after the bailouts and everything, and we caught auto workers drinking. And a lot of people don't like that story because we love the auto industry here, but that was definitely a very large story.
And again,
we caught a lot of people in different industries busted on the job and got them, but that one happened to get a lot of attention.
No doubt about it. And again, you report what you see and you report what people are doing. A final thing, Rob Wolchek, how much longer do you want to do? Are you still having fun every day?
I'm still having fun. I don't know. I'm 66. One of these days I'm going to have to retire. Don't know when.
Hopefully it's not anytime soon because Detroit needs you, Rob Wolchek.
Oh.
Even though we got Scott Wolchek now, too.
Yes.
How great is that?
That's pretty cool, man. My kid's on TV.
That's awesome. And he's doing a great job, too.
Yeah, he's a talented boy.
We love the Wolcheks. Rob and Scott, Fox 2, so lucky to have you both. Thanks for stopping by. You pop in anytime, sir. We love you.
You're the man.
The great Rob Wolchek.
You're in the Hall of Shame.
760 WJR.